Hello, everybody. I'm just waiting for more people to come on in. We're going to have this conversation. So we're going to definitely have this conversation on why should we cancel next owner Joe Tsai. I need to wait on some people to come on in on this Monday night. This is basically Monday night. And yeah, we're going to have this conversation. So I'm going to wait for more people to come on in. Because Joe Tsai need to be canceled. That's all I can tell you. The Nets owners just basically, tried to mess up Kyrie Irving and everything. And he even watched the film. This is what's so crazy about it. He even watched Hebrews to Negroes Wake Up Black America, and he still extended Kyrie Irving's suspension. This is ridiculous. So I'm just waiting for more people to come on in, and we're just gonna have this conversation. So, I was scheduled to come on in at 8 o'clock my time. Unfortunately, because of my Eagles game, I didn't get a chance to, come on in as I should. And yes, finally, the Eagles lose to the Washington team. If you're a football fan, this is just I don't want to talk about that. The topic is Joe Tsai, the Nets owner. So that's what we're gonna be focusing on tonight. So we're just gonna wait for more people to come on in. And I know a lot of people, a lot of people probably working tonight and everything else. So we're gonna be having a lot of conversations. And if you just join me, make sure you subscribe my channel. Make sure you like this live stream, share this live stream on this Monday night. Next Monday night, for those of you that don't know, next Monday night I will be in Miami. Basically, Sunday I'll be in Miami, but Monday I'm gonna be on the Carnival celebration. I will stream live on next Monday night for that. So you guys could see the ship for yourselves, and like I told you before, if I go, you guys will go. So I'm just gonna wait for more people to come on in, and we can just talk about we need to cancel Joe Tsai, the Brooklyn Nets owner, for what he did to Kyrie, because that to me shows you that this guy, in my opinion, don't deserve being an owner. Don't Because this is basically unprofessional what he did. So I'm just waiting for people to come on in. So, I know some of y'all probably busy going on other live streams, so I'm just waiting for more people to come on in, and we're going to talk about it. So we're going to probably wait until like around 9:35 my time to get started and just, get this over with, because again, I'm just, whatever. Um, Again, share this live stream, and make sure you subscribe my YouTube channel and click the notification bells for all the news, commentary, and of course live streams that I'm about to do. There's a lot of stuff. Like I said, a lot of stuff going on, but I'm definitely going to get at getting in on Joe Tsai, the Nets owner, because what he did to Kyrie was very, very unprofessional, very unprofessional. So, so I would like I said, take this time out to just tune in for this live stream, because I want people to even listen to this. And I know there's going to be people that, who are miss my live stream. They probably will catch it in the archives. So I'm just going to wait till at least 9:35 my time to get started, and put my 2 cents in and tell you how I feel about the entire situation. So, so we're just gonna wait and bring more people in there, because again, Joe Tsai need to be canceled, in my opinion. He does. He's just basically being unprofessional about the entire Kyrie Irving situation. So we're just gonna be waiting for 9:35, and which is 10:35 Central, 11:35 Eastern, and 8:35 Pacific, for me to get started on why we should cancel Joe Tsai, the Nets owner. because to me, this is obviously very disrespectful for what he did to Kyrie Irving, and he need to be called out on it. He really did. So hope you guys have a wonderful Monday night. And for those of you that just tune in, please share this live stream, like this live stream, and let them know that I'm on live right here on YouTube, streaming on StreamYard. And I hope you guys will tune in next Monday night as well, because next Monday night I will be on the Carnival celebration. Basically headed the week of Thanksgiving, and you guys will be already going to be there as well, because I'm going to stream that live as well to show you around the ship, to show you around the new cruise ship that Carnival has been doing. And like Sunday, this coming Sunday, I will be in Miami, Florida, to prepare for the Carnival celebration, which is going to be next Monday afternoon. So Lions Den's going to be doing this cruising once again. I'm looking forward to it, guys. I really am. And hopefully you guys will also join me in this historic day. Now, Carnival celebration will arrive in Miami on Sunday, the same day I'm going to head it there. So the Carnival celebration is going to be arrived from Europe to Miami. So I will be in Miami, arriving there, probably be there early in the evening, basically. So I'm gonna definitely be streaming like next Monday night for that. So you guys will be tuning in, and I cannot wait. I know you cannot wait either. So we got 2 more minutes before I get started on this topic that I want to talk about tonight. And like I said before, as a Nets fan, as you know, I am boycotting watching the Nets for the entire season, as well as watching the NBA period, because of the Kyrie Irving thing. And I'm telling you that right now, that I already told you, or I think on my last video that I posted, that, what Joe Tsai did. And the thing of it is, it's totally unprofessional and disrespectful, because obviously that Kyrie Irving was supposed to serve a 5-game suspension, but evil, crazy owner Joe Tsai has decided to extend that suspension, which is very disrespectful. Even though he saw Hebrews to Negroes, him and his wife watch Hebrews to Negroes Wake Up Black America. Him and his wife saw the documentary, and still he get extend his suspension. This is very unprofessional on as an owner, in my opinion. So we got 1 more minute till we get started. So again, I hope you got your popcorn ready, your soda ready, because Lions Den about to roar on this live stream about Joe Tsai and why he needs to be canceled. And we all need to cancel this guy. We really do. I don't care how much money he has. He needs to be canceled for this bull crap. That's totally unprofessional what this guy has done. And Kyrie doesn't deserve this at all. He doesn't. He really doesn't. So hope you guys can share this live stream, post it on your Twitter account, your Instagram, your Facebook, because the thing of it is that we have to send Joe Tsai a message that you cannot just basically get rid of Kyrie Irving and extend his suspension because he felt some type of way with him. You just can't do that. So it's okay. It's officially 9:35 my time, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this broadcast here. I would like to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in. So Joe Tsai, the Nets owner, has, for those of you that don't know, has decided to extend Kyrie Irving's suspension, because he's supposed to be suspended for 5 games. So Joe Tsai, the owner of the Nets, has decided to extend his suspension, even though he basically watched the film. He watched the documentary, him and his wife. And this is 2 weekends ago. It's basically before, all this hoopla that's going on. That, when, Joe Tsai, as well as Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, is basically claiming that Kyrie Irving is anti-Semitic, and they have to go through the rules, go through the 10 rules to return to the Nets. Now Joe Tsai, who's an evil man in my opinion, he's straight up evil. So he decided that this isn't good enough. So he basically decided that he wants to extend his suspension, possibly indefinitely now, because it was 5 games. But now this is not good enough. He wants to suspend, indefinitely because of the quote unquote anti-Semitic remarks due to him sending a link to his tweet with the Amazon film of Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America. And ladies and gentlemen, why would you even, if you think about, this is what I don't understand. If you felt like this movie was anti-Semitic, why not go after who's the CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos? Why don't you go after him? And the thing of it is, they're not going to go after him because guess why? He's Jewish himself. But then, ladies and gentlemen, you have Joe Tsai, an Asian owner, had the audacity. Him and his wife watched the documentary, right? And then after he watched the documentary, he was thinking about getting rid of Kyrie Irving at first, after he watched the documentary. So after he watched the documentary and everything, they had a meeting or whatever. Now, during that time, he would say he stands for Kyrie Irving, but then turn around and extend his suspension more after he already served 5 games. Now, this owner is straight up disrespectful, unprofessional, and obviously you can tell that this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Because why would you basically, he already serving 5 game suspension, right? Then turn around, first you call him an anti-Semitic. Then you turn around and you saw the Hebrew to Negroes, Wake Up Black America documentary. Then he said that he stands for Kyrie, and now you extend his suspension. Even though he's serving his 5 game suspension, you decided to extend his suspension. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why he need to be canceled. I don't care. If you're a Nets fan like me, I would have boycotted watching the Nets. I don't care. He might even lose basically a viewership. And again, obviously this guy should have been canceled. This guy doesn't know what he's doing as an owner. And Adam Silver said, and then Adam Silver, you notice, if for those of you who didn't know, Adam Silver has decided to come out and say that now Kyrie Irving is not anti-Semitic. But yet y'all waited about 2 weeks ago when he only sent a link to his Twitter account. He didn't say anything at all. He just sent a link. And now he's anti-Semitic. What he did hurts the Jewish community. Wait a minute, what? Who did he hurt? He didn't say anything. But yet you won't have these penalties against this guy. But you didn't do nothing to Jeff Bezos. You didn't do nothing to the CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, of trying to condemn them, of putting the film, putting the book, put an audio book on Amazon Prime, which, by the way, the film itself is one of the top 3 films on Amazon right now, as well as a book, the Hebrews to Negro book, is already the top 10 on Amazon, and the audio book is really the top 5 on Amazon. But yet, you want to cancel Kyrie Irving for allegedly being an anti-Semitic remarks. What is that about? And see, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm saying, that this Joe Tsai, he needs to be canceled. I don't care how much money he has. I don't even care if he's the owner of the Brooklyn Nets. This dude doesn't know what he's doing. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating as a fan because, we want to watch the game and everything. But when you accuse a player of something he didn't even say or do, this is just ridiculous. And he already served his 5-game suspension. But now you decide to extend his suspension from 5 games to indefinitely. What is this? What is this? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to like this live stream, share this live stream, share this on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, of this live stream right now, because I want people to come on in and we can definitely was talking about this. This is just utterly ridiculous of how they treated this man, how they treated Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving doesn't deserve this. And I'm saying like this: if I were Kyrie Irving, if basically the owner would do this, and the owner is about to cut him before they even watch the documentary, and then at first they say he's Team Kyrie Irving, he stands with him, then turn around and say he's going to extend his suspension for 5 games to indefinitely. Really? So if I were Kyrie Irving, I was just going to sit. I'm just going to sit out the rest of the season, and then after the rest of the season is over with, I'd announce my retirement. That's just me, because since day one, he didn't say anything. He didn't disrespectful to the Jewish community. All he did was send the link to Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America on his tweet. That was it. He didn't say nothing about it or none of that. But they're making this man as an example. And obviously Joe Tsai, and I'm telling you like this, they was going to cut Kyrie Irving at first. That's way before he and his wife saw the documentary. He saw the documentary. And after that, this is why I think about a couple of days ago, he said, well, I'm quote unquote, I'm standing with Kyrie now. But then you call him anti-Semitic. You suspend him for 5 games. Then you want him to do a top 10. You got to apologize to the Jewish community. Give the Jewish community and the ADL $500,000. $500,000 to them, which they didn't want anyway. But you just basically want to try to destroy this guy. And obviously, to me, in my opinion, that's just straight up disrespectful. This is totally unacceptable of the Nets. I'm sorry. I cannot base this is totally unacceptable with the Nets, how they do things, how they run things, how you did Kyrie Irving. And basically, like I told you before, if I were Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie apologized so many times, and you still put the hammer on him just to make an example out of him. Are you serious? Are you serious? So this to me shows you how this owner is, how they treated the players. Now, to me, this is why I'm saying, as a Nets fan, this is why I'm boycotting watching the Nets this season. I'm sorry, I'm just going to do that. I'm not watching the Nets this year. I'm not going to even watch the NBA as a whole this year. But I'm gonna tell you like this: some of the fans ain't gonna feel like I feel, but this is getting out of hand of how they mistreated Kyrie. You know, the people just accept his apology and move on, but they decided not to do that in this case. If it's anybody else said the N-word, they apologize, they move forward. They playing the game. But what they trying to do, they're trying to destroy this man. They really try to destroy Kyrie Irving. And obviously, it's like they did with Colin Kaepernick. It's like they did with the late great Muhammad Ali, decades ago. But it shows you how crazy this sports really is. How you mistreat players. And he didn't even say anything. He just speaks what's in his mind and what he believes in. But they don't care. They do not care. And I'm telling you this right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I want people to understand that Joe Tsai, the owner of the Nets, who's an Asian owner, he does not get a pass because he flip-flops a lot. He called this man anti-Semitic. He gave this man a 5-game suspension, which he should have been back playing, but he extended his suspension indefinitely. He watched Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America along with his wife, and he's claiming he stands for Kyrie Irving. But to me, that's not a stance for Kyrie Irving. You basically just using it because you don't want to get backlash. But it's too little, too late now. It's too little, too late. You made yourself look bad as an owner, and that's just totally unprofessional. And This is what I'm saying, that all the players who are free agency probably next year, I don't think they want to go to the Nets now. I mean, teams want to go to the Nets, but I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think nobody want to come to the Nets because of the owner. If they treated Kyrie Irving like this, well, how do you think they're gonna treat other players if they even decided to sign as a free agent? Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. Like you see, you do other people like this. And, we got people like Shaquille O'Neal, like Charles Barkley, LeBron James. Everybody is condemning Kyrie Irving, just straight up disrespecting this man. You got Shaquille O'Neal calling Kyrie Irving an idiot. What? Oh, but this is the same Shaquille O'Neal, right, that posts the same movie in one of his movie theaters. But yet you call this man an idiot. Okay. And then all of a sudden you got other players, and then you have people that stands with Kyrie. And like I said, shouts out to Floyd Mayweather. Shouts out to Jay Williams, who's the ESPN basketball analyst, and he risked his. This is one thing about Jay Williams that I like. He risked his ESPN job. He risked his job for this. And again, you got other people, Stephen A. Smith, everybody else condemning Kyrie, but you got Jay Williams stands up for Kyrie. He did it on his own. He was on Twitter the other day saying that not only he supported Kyrie Irving, but he also appalled what ESPN and other sports media and everybody else doing to Kyrie. And you got the ADL. The ADL basically didn't need the money. And obviously, they forced the Nets owner, Joe Tsai, forcing Kyrie Irving to give $500,000 to the ADL and the Jewish community, which they say they don't need the money. They won't accept the money anyway. But again, look what they doing to this guy. Look what they doing to this man. They treated this man like he was nothing. What do you want Kyrie to do? Beg, plead? Oh, please let me come back to let me play basketball again. Kyrie ain't that type of guy. And I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm to the point now that we really should, like I said before, if you're an NBA fan, I should suggest not to buy their jerseys or their paraphernalia. Let's just not watch the NBA, period. What's up, Don Israel? What's going on? Don Israel, right? We should cancel them all, even the holiday. I agree, Don. I agree 100% of what you just said. We basically should have canceled the NBA, period. We should not even watch their games. I don't care if you're a Nets fan, a Lakers fan, a Nuggets fan, a Heats fan, a Rockets fan. It doesn't matter what fan you are. Let's just not watch the NBA and watch the ratings going to go down because of this. Because again, at the end of the day, Kyrie don't deserve none of this. He didn't really do anything wrong. All he did was send the link on his Twitter of the of the documentary. And then all hell broke loose. So you know what? This just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm telling you right now, this is why I said that this is very important for people to understand that we need to cancel the NBA. We need to cancel Joe Tsai, the Nets owner, because obviously he doesn't deserve our money. And if you are a season ticket holder of the Nets, I wouldn't attend their games either. I wouldn't even go to their games. This is real talk. You got to send the Nets and the NBA a message that fans, we will not tolerate what y'all doing to Kyrie Irving. We will not tolerate this at all. It's to me, this shows you how very disrespectful this guy really is. Seriously, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, we basically trying to, watch the games, but we support our players and support this team. But again, why should we support a team that's going to put one of your players under the bus? No, I has flip-flopped so many times. He flip-flopped. One thing he want to call Kyrie anti-Semitic. Then turn around and like I said, he giving him a 5-game suspension. did turn around, was going to cut the guy, but then he him and his wife allegedly watched the documentary themselves, and then he was basically stands for Kyrie Irving, and then turned around, gave him extending his suspension indefinitely. What kind of owner would do such a thing to a player? That's totally unprofessional as an owner. And I agree with Dom just said. He said that we all should cancel all the teams, NBA as a whole, in a massive protest. Don't go to their games. Don't buy their jerseys, no paraphernalias at all. Let's just see how it feels that we don't give them their dollars. I guarantee you, once the ratings are low, once they showing that buying their jerseys, their paraphernalias, that they're low on that as well, it's going to hurt their pockets. We should send them a message and say, enough is enough. You're not going to do Kyrie like this. And again, with LeBron James, he flip-flop as well. He said he don't want to associate with hate. And then there's a video out with LeBron James dealing with with the Jewish community along with one of the rabbis. I don't know if that's a factual video or not, but still, you got other people like Stephen A. Smith, like Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, all them other people is trying to condemn, try to disrespect Kyrie. But yet you got the owner flip-flopping, don't know what to do because, again, he just saw the documentary, but yet you want to extend his suspension indefinitely. And I told y'all before, if I were Kyrie Irving, I would sit out my entire season until I retire. He has a lot of money as it is. He has millions of dollars anyway. So, he's good. His family's good. He just got to retire. And it's going to make the NBA look like an idiot because at the end of the day, everybody saw the documentary. And for those of you that don't, go see it. Go see it. I'm telling you this right now. It is going to be an eye-opener if you see the documentary. It's on Amazon. I think you could pay $11.99 if you rent it. And I think you pay $44 to buy it. But you guys got to check out this documentary. I'm telling you this right now. I don't care. You got to check this documentary out because the thing of it is that when I saw it, I saw the film, I saw the documentary. I don't see no anti-Semitism on that at all. But then you have people want to make a big deal out of this. And the more the media making a big deal out of this, the more people are going to be very curious about the film and go ahead and watch it. So the media is putting it out there. Y'all make yourselves look bad. Because now y'all gonna talk about Kyrie's anti-Semitic and this film shouldn't be out on his Twitter. But yet when everybody keeps talking about this, the more they talk about Kyrie Irving them, the more people are gonna check that documentary out. I'm telling you this right now. If they don't check out the documentary, they're gonna buy the book. If they don't buy the book, they're gonna buy the audio book of this. I'm telling you this right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is exactly what's going to happen. Because it's time to send a message. It's time to send a big message to the NBA, to Adidas, to Nike, to Nets owner Joe Tsai, and all of them, that we stands with Kyrie. Not only we stands with Kyrie Irving, but we also don't have to watch your games. We don't have to even go to your games as a season ticket holder. We don't even buy your paraphernalia or your jerseys just to send a message. And it's time to send a message. We ain't got time to deal with all of this and all of that. Kyrie don't deserve this at all. And he's been apologized so many times, and you still try to bury this guy. And you see to me that they want his demise or something like that. And it's all because of a link of the documentary. Are you serious? He didn't say anything. All he did was send in a link. That's all he did. Send a link. This to me shows you how disrespectful this owner really is. He flip-flops a lot. First, you call him anti-Semitic. Then after you saw the documentary, you and your wife seen the documentary, all of a sudden you was getting ready to cut him. And then all of a sudden you then later on, you know, when and then Adam Silver, Adam Silver saying that he's not anti-Semitic. And then Joe Tsai came back and say, oh, we're since we, in other words, we saw the documentary and we stand with Kyrie now. And now you want to suspend him indefinitely after he already served his 5-game suspension. See, this is what I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to cancel every last one of them. Let's cancel the NBA. Let's cancel Adam Silver. Let's cancel Joe Tsai, the owner of the Nets. Let's cancel all the. I'm telling you like this: if you're a basketball fan like myself, let's cancel them all. Like Dom just said, let's do it. Let's send them a message and let them know that we will not tolerate the disrespect you got on Kyrie at all. And I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I told y'all. The more they talk about this, the more they try to cancel Kyrie, the more people gonna watch the documentary, and people gonna buy the book. I'm telling you this right now. This is what's gonna happen. They're gonna buy the book. They're gonna support the documentary, and I'm telling you, this is the time to do it, ladies and gentlemen, because I've already made my decision. Ever since they did Kyrie wrong, I'm not watching the NBA. I'm not watching the Nets season as a whole. I don't even care if they win or lose because I'm not watching it. I'm boycotting watching it. And everybody probably need to do the same thing. If you're not a Nets fan, if you're just a basketball fan as a whole, it's time to do it because, again, we need to send them a message because the NBA thinking they can just do Kyrie any type of way. Oh, just because. And it's not right. It's not right at all. And I'm going to tell you like this. It's time. It's definitely time, guys. We in the Black community, we in a basketball fan community need to stand up and just show Kyrie Irving a lot of support, because right now you got the owner Joe Tsai all of a sudden want to extend his suspension, even though he already did his 5 games. And I'm telling you, this is the time now to cancel him. I'm serious. Since he like to flip flop all the time, we need to cancel this guy. We don't want to deal with the Nets owner. If you're a Nets fan, if you're a season ticket holder, don't show up at all. Let's just not even show up. I guarantee you, if we do that, and I will be honest with you, it's going to hurt their ticket sales. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt their. Viewership is going to go down too. If people decide not to watch NBA at all, it's going to hurt their viewership. It was going to be. And this is definitely what we need to do. If you are a basketball fan like myself. So if you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my live. Make sure you like this live stream, share this live stream. If you're new to my channel, make sure you just subscribe and click the notification bell for all the news, commentary, and live streams that I'm about to do. But yeah, this is the time now, ladies and gentlemen, to cancel the NBA, as well as the Nets, as well as Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal. Let's cancel them all. And to me, it shows you how bad this will go. This is to me. It shows you that Kyrie Irving has been ridiculed, been disrespected over a link he sent on Twitter. He apologized he apologized so many times, and they still want to ridicule this guy. And you're right. You're right, Dom. ESPN as well. Fox Sports, ESPN, all of them. Let's cancel them all. Let's not watch them. Let's not watch all of them. It's going to show you, and ABC, all of them, who basically is doing NBA games. Let's not watch them at all. And I'm going to tell you straight up, this is why I said this is important, that we need to support Kyrie Irving more than ever. Captain PY2, what's up? How you doing, sir? Salute to you, brother. And happy Veterans Day as well, because I know yesterday was, let's see, basically, I think last Friday was Veterans Day, but happy late Veterans Day to you, sir. And anybody who served in the military, I appreciate I appreciate you guys for what you're doing. Thank you guys for serving and yeah. But like I said before, we need to cancel everybody. I agree with Dom says. We need to cancel everybody. Not only the NBA, but the Nets organization. Joe Tsai, again, I'm a Nets fan. I've been a Nets fan, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, for 15 years. I made a decision that I'm not watching no NBA games at all. I'm not watching the Net games at all. What you did to Kyrie was straight up unprofessional. First, you call him, oh, appreciate it, Cap, appreciate it. And I'll tell my wife that too. But I will, again, like we definitely send Joe Tsai message that you cannot flip-flop as an owner. You cannot, that's unprofessional. First, you call this man anti-Semitic. And then all of a sudden, and then basically because of Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, claiming that, oh, he's not anti-Semitic. Then he coming back and just watch the documentary. All of a sudden, I stand with Kyrie now. But wait a minute, that's not what you said about a week ago. That's not what you said that, oh, he's anti-Semitic and you need to basically have, they gave this brother 10 things to do before they return to the Nets. 10 things. Kyrie already sent $500,000 to the ADL, to the Jewish organizations, and now to them it's not good enough. I mean, tell me it's not good enough. He apologized. He gave $500,000 to the organization with the ADL don't want anyway. But this shows you, ladies and gentlemen, how cruel and disrespectful the Nets organization is, and how Joe Tsai is flip-flopping. He's basically flip-flopping. One, he said he's anti-Semitic. All of a sudden, when he watched the documentary, he came back and say, "Oh, I'm basically I stand with Kyrie now." Are you serious? And then now you want to extend his suspension. He already served his 5-game suspension, but it's not good enough. So you extend his suspension indefinitely. And like I told y'all, if I were Kyrie Irving, I'm gonna be real with you. If I were Kyrie Irving, I would sit out the entire season, and then I would tell the Nets I plan to retire. Because the thing on there is you won't force me to do all of this just because I sent a link to my tweet about the documentary. Are you serious? Really? Come on, dude. You serious right now? This is why I told y'all. I'm just, like I told you before, as a Nets fan, I'm done with the Nets this season. I'm telling you that right now. I'm done with them this season. I don't care if they win or lose or whatever. I am straight up done with them. After how they treat this brother, Kyrie Irving didn't do nothing wrong. All he did was send the damn tweet to his, send the damn link to his tweet. And yet you call him anti-Semitic, and he need to be canceled. He need to be get rid of right away. Really though, seriously, is that how you going to do your players? And I'm telling Joe Tsai this is how you do your players. And if you do your players like you did with Kyrie Irving, I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen. So to free agents aren't going to play for the Nets after what you did to Kyrie Irving. They're not going to play for y'all. And I'm surprised. The thing of it is that here's my thing though. The Nets already are in hot water. I think about a couple of days ago, you got protesters outside of the Barclays Center in Brooklyn in support of Kyrie. So it's going to get worse and then it's going to get better. I'm telling you that right now. It's going to get a lot worse. It's going to be a lot worse. And I'm telling you, a lot of people is going to join me with this boycott. I'm telling you this right now. I hope a lot of people are going to join boycott. Not only boycotting the NBA, boycott the Brooklyn Nets, not watch ESPN or Fox Sports or ABC or any other sports, any other network that hosted the NBA games. Or if you have NBA League Pass, just suspend the League Pass. Just get rid of it. Just don't even go. Don't even do the league pass anymore. Is this going to send a big message to the NBA and everybody else that we as fans ain't going to take this? We're not going to take it no more. We're not. You want to do Kyrie like this? Watch this. Nobody going to show up in your games. Ain't nobody going to watch it on your television set. Ain't nobody going to buy your paraphernalia or your jerseys and everything. It's going to be a big issue right now because of what you did to this brother Kyrie. We need to send them a message that you're not going to do any players like that. And you think if you're free agency and everybody going to sign with the Nets, then you have another thing coming, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They go say, well, if they do Kyrie like that, why should I sign with the Nets? Why should I sign with the Brooklyn Nets if they're going to put a Kyrie Irving out there like this? So no free agent player ain't going to sign with them. I'm sorry, they're not going to do that. And I'm telling you like this, I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to get worse until it gets better. Because everybody is going to look at this and say, see, Joe Tsai, trying to play slick. And, when you play slick like this, other players are going to look at this and say, nah, I ain't going to sign with the Nets. Nah, with him as owner, no. Because if they're going to do me, if they're going to do Kyrie Irving like this, they may do me the same way if I even speak out or speak something I believe in. And so, like I said before, if I were Kyrie Irving, man, I would have nah, I'm good. I'm sitting out the rest of the season. I'm going to let the Nets know I'm going to retire. So, again, let's see, my views. Okay, my views say now all of a sudden all these are backtracking. Yeah, because they watch a damn documentary. But I'm gonna tell you, Joe Tsai needs to be canceled because he flip-flops a lot. He flip-flops. He called Kyrie anti-Semitic. He was thinking about cutting him. And then all of a sudden, when him and his wife watched the documentary for 3.5 hours, now he said, I'm staying with Kyrie now. But wait a minute, you didn't say that a week ago. You didn't say, oh, I stayed with Kyrie a week ago. But there you go. So the NBA Players Association is appealing his suspension, hopefully. I hope that he does. Because that right there, what he did to him, it's not right. And that was out of line right there. It's out of control. So I'm going to tell you like this. This is why I say, ladies and gentlemen, that we need to cancel the NBA. We need to cancel ESPN. We need to cancel all the sports media that's disrespecting Kyrie. And if you're a season ticket holder, do not attend NBA games at all. And now a lot of people say, well, if you do that, then other people would love to go to watch their games. Well, let them do it. But when we have to send them a message to the NBA as well as Nets owner Joe Tsai that we as fans and people who support Kyrie, we won't have to watch your games. We'll have to buy your tickets. We don't even have to buy your jerseys and your paraphernalia. We don't have to do that. We're good. And watch the ratings will go down. The ratings going to go down. Everything going to go down. Even ticket sales, even paraphernalia sales, it's all going to go down for all of this. So, like I said before, we need to basically send a message to the NBA and all of them that we will not tolerate this at all. That what you did to Kyrie Irving was unprofessional, and you should be setting a higher standard as an NBA owner. That 75 games, fine, whatever, but you decided to extend the games to indefinite because of the same issue. And all of a sudden, you're going to try to tell everybody, well, that I'm supporting Kyrie now, or I stand with Kyrie, but you didn't say that a week ago. And obviously, because you and your wife watched a documentary, now you feel something. Now you try to change your heart. No, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy about him. And for those of you like a Shaquille O'Neal, or like a Charles Barkley now. You keep that same energy. Just keep that same energy that you don't support Kyrie Irving, because the more people talk about it, the more people are gonna be curious about the documentary, and they want to watch the documentary. And if you feel that this documentary is anti-Semitic, then why don't you watch the Jeff Bezos, who owns Amazon? But you're not going to do that, do you? Because Jeff Bezos is also Jewish. So you don't want to, but yet you take advantage of sales with the film, of the book and the audio book, but yet you go after Jeff Bezos, but you always go after Kyrie. Interesting. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you live stream, share this live stream. If you're new to my channel, make sure you click the subscribe button, and make sure you click the notification bell for all the news, commentary, and also live streams that I'm about to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the comments now. Dom Israel said that Joe Tsai probably will accuse us of Asian hate if we boycott or oh effing well. No, you know what? The thing of it is that he shouldn't even get involved in this. If Joe should have basically even wait, he should at least wait and not jump in the gun of calling him anti-Semitic. You know, this is to me shows you that the owner shouldn't even be an owner at all. I don't care how much money he has. And if somebody accuse us of being Asian hate, well, the thing of it is that aren't you violated Kyrie Irving's civil rights? You violated his rights as a player. That you're accusing him of something that he did not say, he did not do, and it shows you what kind of person Joe Tsai really is. And I'm telling you this right now. If I were a Brooklyn Nets, if you were a Nets fan like me, I would have boycotted watching it either. I would have said to hell with the Nets this season. I'm not watching it. If you're going to do Kyrie like this, I'm not watching it the entire season. No way. Because it's not right. It's not fair. Like you jumping the gun accusing this brother of being anti-Semitic without even check the documentary. You know, it doesn't make any sense. So if they accuse us of being anti-Asian hate, then that's on him. Because this is not anti-Asian hate. This is showing you that this brother shouldn't have been demised like this or being cancel culture like this. And I'm being honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, this is really the reason why we as Black people need to come together. Just like they come together with everything else, we need to come together on this. It's time to do that. It's time. And I'm gonna tell you like this, Kyrie, if you have people that watch my live stream tonight, we're supporting you. We're not gonna basically we're not like these other people that put you under the bus, because we already know that we stand for your beliefs. We are. And that's what we need to do. We stand, I respect Kyrie as well. We stand his beliefs. He believed in something. And they did not want that. They really did not want that to happen. So let's be realistic real quick, ladies and gentlemen, because you're going to have people that are going to say some things. Obviously, they're going to say some things up. They think that we've been disrespectful. But hey, y'all disrespectful to him first. Y'all are. And I'm sorry, this is the time right now that we have to cancel him. We got to cancel him. Do not show up in games. Do not buy ticket sales if you're a Nets fan. If you're a season ticket holder, do not show up. And we're gonna see how Joe Tsai feels if ticket sales were down, if buying the Nets paraphernalia is down. All of that is down because you made a choice. You made a choice that you decided to cancel Kyrie, your own player, because you listen to everybody else and you didn't check the documentary until later on. What kind of owner are you that even do that to their own players? And it's going to make you look bad because other players are going to say, oh, if they do Kyrie like this, what makes you think they're going to do me like this? And I'm telling you this right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I said that it's important for people to understand that we need to come together on this. If we don't come together on this, guess what happens? Then we all going to be jucking and jiving. That's why I told y'all that this, to me, that this is going to continue of hurting them. I mean, obviously they're not going to hurt. They're not hurting Kyrie at all. They're going to hurt the Nets. Going to hurt themselves right now. The NBA hurt themselves, and by picture us boycotting the NBA or not watching the games or not showing up in stadiums or not buying their paraphernalias, all the sales are going to go down. The ratings are going to go down. But yet you brought that all onto yourself. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, let me end this podcast. Let me end this broadcast with this. Kyrie Irving, if you, like I said, if you listen to it, you know, people that listen to my live stream, we support you. As a Nets fan, I still support you, and we're basically going to show the ownership. We're going to show the NBA as a whole that we as fans ain't going to tolerate this at all. We're not. So I would like to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in my live stream on such short notice. Next Monday night, I will be on the Carnival celebration. I will, stream that live right here on live or StreamYard and on YouTube. You guys will see the ship. You know, like me, I'm gonna be on the ship, and you never know who's gonna be on the ship. But I would like to thank you guys for the love, support, and we're gonna take a prayer for Kyrie. So until then, I'll see you next Monday night, and have a great Monday. Till then, this is Liza signing off. Deuces.